That the claps are so you know when to cut.
Thanks.
Thanks.
You're welcome. In the waveform.
Now we're getting onto the. This is what I consider. Okay, well, Southern Shift for Life. Amazing fucking album. Experimental hip hop taken to like made by someone who really understands hip hop. Like
I got the strap. I got the gun. I got the strap.
Yeah.
I got the gun.
I just read. I got a gun.
I don't even understand how you made sounds on this album.
I don't either. I tried to replicate it recently and I can't.
I like It's on Sight, Mr. Clean has a fucking snare that sounds like nothing in the universe. Like this is definitely a strong 8 to a 9, like maybe an 8.5 or something. It's definitely very good, not for the faint of heart.
No, rob a nigga for the Taco Bell.
Yeah, no, iconic.
Absolutely iconic.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking.
Really great album.
Thank you.
Batshit insane. Something only Ethernet could make.
Yeah.
Okay, is Dodesmite still here?
Yeah, Dodesmite is still here.
It's time to talk about cringe.
Oh fuck, that's cringe.
Oh my god.
That's cringe, bro.
Not that one.
Guys, it's cringe.
Yeah.
This is an album about Digibrony MOP.
Have you heard? Have you heard of?
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna leave it. I want to let everyone have their opinions on cringe now.
Alright, cringe is pretty fucking fly. That's what it is.
Very fly.
Very fly. It's
pretty fly for a white guy.
Yeah, like there's just so many.
Yeah.
Like it's like, yeah, it's like the most like cohesively emotional Ethernet album, I think.
Yeah.
Like in the way that it's structured.
I've never experienced art that I feel like was made for me as much.
Yeah.
Extremely theatrical. This is like Ethernet at both the most accessible and least accessible, because like it has a lot of like obviously like there's a lot of melodies, like there's no fucking Southern Shit for Life type beat stuff on the album, but also it's about like a relatively niche internet figure that you need to have like been caught up to 5 years, and you have to like know about like Lil B and like drill music. So it's accessible, but only if you're epic, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it has a very accessible sound, but only because it's to make the message very clear, and the message is very, very niche.
I think cringe is completely warped, like
Sorry, I died for a bit.
No, it's fine.
We're just sucking your cock.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think cringe is just part of the reality. I think it's just become like a part of the fundamental nature of existence at this point.
I agree. At least, I mean, it has for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely without doubt one of the best Ethernet albums. I don't think anyone would argue.
No one would argue.
And plus this is cringe is the beginning of like is simultaneously the end of the Ethernet going insane arc. In the beginning of the Friends arc of I fully adopt the philosophy of I make things for me and my friends.
Yeah.
Like cringe was explicitly made. It was like, well, all the jokes in this or like in the emotional bits and like will only be understood if you like 100% if you know me.
Yeah.
And that's why I made it, and no one else will really care about it as much as like people in this call. But that's like what I like.
That's the point. That's what makes
the point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes it beautiful.
That's why it's fucking amazing.
Highlights on this album, in my opinion. Firstly, one of the things I find most interesting about this album is the track Davu.
Yes! Yes!
Because Davu is the Sing Queen 2008 sound but now Ethernet has had like a year to become significantly better at production, and it's like this is what that would sound like if Ethernet now made it. Now he knows. Now he has even more mad skills at making melodies and beats and shit. And somehow it sounds like it's clean. Like I think it's possibly the cleanest produced track. Yeah, it's really good, but it's also batshit insane because it's an Ethernet song.
Oh yeah.
I can barely hold on my nerves, but I can wake up.
I remember clearly the first time I listened to this album, and I think I was in the kitchen. I was probably cooking, and I was listening to it on headphones, and I was talking to Ethernet about through Discord messages, and the moment. I was listening to 2007, right? 2007, also amazing song, right? And it's like what is the fucking beat to 2007? It's laser beam robot sounds, right?
Yeah.
And then like right at the end, it turns into fucking caramel dancing.
Yeah.
When I was like, this is no longer a good album. This is a masterpiece. That transition was the moment where I went, okay, this is a good album too. Okay, this is a work of genius.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
Because it's actually like, it's not just a gimmick. It's not just, haha, it's caramel dancing, haha, I put the song in it. But it's actually meaningful because it's a fucking statement about nostalgia culture and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's a really powerful moment. I'm kind of like an Oja Majo.
Oh yeah, I feel like an with all the powers of an Oja Majo, which is both a reference to the song itself is a reference to Final Stretch, but that line is a reference to Broken Brilliance.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel the most underrated song on this project is "Goodbye Baroness." Like no one really seems to like it as much as I do.
Oh, I liked it.
It's good.
Yeah, me too.
It's really emotional. It makes you feel like crying in the hot hood, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, crying in the club, bro.
Yeah.
It's Young Ethernet.
Yo, it's me.
Is that black person? Is that Ethernet?
Yo, this is... Why is he skinny and fat at the same time?
That's what I am.
Yeah, because that's what Young Ethernet is.
Yo, he looked like he pooping in his diaper.
Young Ethernet, can I become diaper trendy, Young Ethernet?
I'm gonna become a diaper tranny? Yeah. What's a diaper tranny?
You don't. It's in the name. It's in the name.
It's in the name.
You know, when you're transgender, right? You're transgender, and then you have a diaper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just.
It's pretty self-explanatory.
I thought diaper tranny was like a trans person. Like I thought it was like a specific subset that like everyone agrees upon that this is what a diaper tranny is.
No, a diaper tranny is just a trans person has a diaper.
Yeah, if you're trans, everybody agrees that if you're trans, you have a diaper. You're a diaper tranny.
Okay, that's a good thing to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Cringe was only topped by the next album I put out.
P-sides and rarity.
Okay. Who here has actually listened to the entire?
No one.
I've never done that.
I have. I listened to it.
Oh shit!
Like a week after it came out, I just had it in the background for like the whole time. If I would be lying if I told you I remembered any of it.
Yeah, sure. But you listened to it. That's what counts.
P-sides and rarity is something that you will not remember because like this is just a bunch of tapes I started to make and never ended up doing anything with.
It's a B-sides album.
Yeah, it's a B-sides thing. And like, but like, there's also just shit on here that's like what's the one? Ned Flanders, which is like, you hear the Simpsons opening, and then you hear noise music, and then you hear "Suck a Dick, Ned Flanders." Eating ass. Ned Flanders.
Well, there's like 3 songs on this album that are just like about how you hate famous people.
Yeah.
It's dissing internet celebrities.
There's some great, like, Ethernet becomes evil and not friendly, brackets, Mr. Krabs diss. That is a great
Yes, fucking
Fucking
Mr.
nigga.
Krab, Krusty Krab.
Yo, he killed Rick Ross.
Yo, guys, have you heard that like that Rick Ross died and Mr. Krabs killed him?
Rest in peace, Rick Ross.
No,
Rest in peace. Gone too soon. Real legend.
Also,
Real
Rainbow
OG.
Dash I Cook.
Rainbow Dash I cook. Yeah.
Fuck Mr. Krabs featuring No Thank You.
Oh,
Thinking
yeah.
of that track, right? So this is how we made that track. We would just be like, okay, I'll make a little bit and then I'll send the MP3 to you and then you just add something on and then send it back to me and I'll add something on. And it went from like a relatively normal melody to just insanity.
Yeah, like it was just like in like yeah, it was just a back and forth like 10 times, and then it's just like it's like there's just like it's like the densest song ever made.
Yeah.
Like in the middle of the song you see is crush, kill, destroy, swag.
It turns into like neurofunk at one point.
Yeah. I also the lyrics are when I get to my part is something. I just scammed a dumbass nigga named Dylan Brady. I just scammed a dumbass bitch named Laura Less.
Oh, I love that.
I forgot all the other ones.
Also, the ending of Fuck Mr. Krabs, that was entirely Ethernet. I didn't do the ending bit at all. That's like, honestly, unironically, one of my favorite things you've ever made. I don't know why, but it's
just
so
it's just
fucking
Caramel
sick.
Dancing slowed down, and then like a kick is over it, and then I took a multi-band compressor and fucked with it to make it shoegazy, and also sidechain compression.
And then when he said it to me, I just like slowed it up. I'd recently re-listened to Ya Ya Yi. Is that what's called? Yeah. And so I was like, I'm just gonna make it slow down and speed up in random parts. But it sounds so fucking sick and leaned out. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck to give this album out 10. It's not rateable.
It's in rarity. Shouts out to Starman for the genius cover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that album cover. I remember when I made that. Yeah, it's a good album cover.
Was sick. Okay, next up is Light Autism, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to give this album a 0 out of 10. The only reason is because I said that Ethernet should put fucking highlights on the
And I forgot.
He threw a fucking demo to show how much better it would look, and then he didn't put it in the final version.
Damn.
Sorry, but you have to get.
I didn't know Ethernet was so cold.
Hey, we're all on this album.
God.
Hey, we're all on this album. Every one of us is on this album.
It's
That
true.
is
We are
true.
all on
Every
that
one of you
album.
are on this album.
Yeah. Honestly, if I was like gonna recommend someone an Ethernet album, it might be this one.
Same.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
Starting
I agree
point,
with
I feel
that.
like. It's like, cause like this is just a like a victory lap.
Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
just a bunch of good Ethernet music.
Because while like cringe is like obviously like it's like this like big like dense like beautiful album, right? Light Autism is just a lot more because like you don't need to know anything going into Light Autism, right?
Yeah.
Unlike Cringe, which makes cringe it's just like why I wouldn't recommend someone Cringe as their first Ethernet album, but I would recommend them Light Autism. It's because it still is like very earwormy in a lot of places.
Oh yeah.
But it's also just like epic. It's
Yeah,
still
like,
fun.
A bitch.
It's like,
Hallelujah.
it's like, hey, yo, have you ever heard of Ethernet Cringe? It's one of the best albums ever. But you need to first. It's like a sequel to another album. First, you have to listen to the previous album, Digibro's entire channel history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't make any sense. But yeah, Light Autism is great. I'd say it's
Break
great.
a Bitch Back in the Coal Mines is my most underrated song because it's just like me rapping over Duvet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simon has like one of the most legendary features of like your entire song.
Fucking
It's
big pink bitches.
Yeah.
Is the greatest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's pretty alright. I'm able to say I'm proud of it.
so good. It's so legendary.
Everyone has legendary verses except me because I don't have a verse.
I'm Pearl
but-
from Steven's Universe because I'm gay and
Pussy Boy
white.
is a fucking insane beat, though.
Yeah.
It starts off as a jazz.
Hey, don't fuck with me, cause the gang outside. All my hoes white and they are down to rock. This is also when I adopted the method of not freestyling, but just writing on my lyrics, but just straight of consciousness the lyrics, so I can double down the vocals. I feel like that's when I make my best lyrics, when I write them down, but I don't think about it. Like the chorus for Shotogun Shotty. The nigga told me that he wanted me to fuck his mom. I don't fuck no old hoes cause I'm a lolicon.
Yeah, that's so fucking good. It's
Legendary. It's amazing.
Iconic. You remember Jaden Smith said, "I am just an icon living."
He did say that.
Plunder is the icon living.
I should have a song here called "Strapped Like an ANCAP."
Strapped like an ANCAP is so fucking good.
I think it's underrated. I think it's one of the
I agree. I think that song's really underrated.
Bitches on my dick cause I fuck them like an A-rap.
Yeah.
My verse on Stupid Bitch Like Torem is the best thing I've done except for my verse on Starman's tape.
I showed Carl, I showed that song to my IRL friend Chris, right? And I was like, wait to Dosumai's verse. And then he heard it, he was just confused and amazed. He was like, what the fuck? How did this go so hard?
Yeah.
I got to watch anime, so not the line!
It's so fucking good.
She's on my dick, but I'd rather watch anime.
Go in.
One bitch is enough. One bitch is enough for me. I don't got the time.
Yeah.
Whooping.
That's fucking legendary. My origin is so good.
Yeah.
It's great. It's just a feel good, fun time.
It also ends with insert Steven Universe fanfic over a looped section of an Elliott Smith song.
Go in.
Yeah, go in.
Oh. Goat in on the beat.
Ooh.
Ooh, goat in on the beat.
Yeah. It's very fitting that we're collecting goats while talking about the goat.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, also, of course, I can't believe we haven't mentioned Lesbian Ben 10 cover.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Lesbian Ben 10 cover.
Go in.
Oh no, he's gonna
Yeah,
get me.
definitely. Lesbian Ben 10 cover is definitely one of the best. If you haven't listened to an Ethernet song before, listen to Lesbian Ben 10 cover. If you're watching this, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Go on ethernet1.bandcamp.com, find Light Autism, and listen to Lesbian Ben 10 cover right now.
Do it.
Pause the video. It's worth it. Trust me.
Now that you've listened to Lesbian Ben 10 cover, I'm the greatest musician ever made.
Put in the comments how you feel about Lesbian Ben 10 cover.
Yeah. Go in.
Because it's like, cause Lesbian Ben 10 cover is literally just fucking. I took the Ben 10 theme song, put hardstyle drums over it, and like sang a song about Marceline Adventure Time.
Marceline wanted, yeah.
Yeah.
Rape fantasy. It's just a lesbian rape fantasy. It's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Light Autism bangs.
Yeah, Light Autism is amazing. Okay, in my opinion, that's the end of an era. We're entering the next era of Ethernet now. Would you guys agree?
Yeah. Okay. The next era of Ethernet is what needs to be done will be done in the future.
Because it's like I finally
Ethernet
got into Rubens Lake.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is true. It is the era of me getting into it's the era of me getting into Ruben Slick, me finding because I made Cringe and Light Autism, I knew what I wanted out of my life, which was literally just to be comfy and hang out with my friends all day.
Yeah.
But then there's like things in my life that had to be taken care of still. So there's like a lot of these next five projects, because like I also just got really into the idea of being really prolific too. But like these next five projects are basically vent music.
Yeah.
It's basically just like music I made when I didn't have anything else to do. But Kokoro with the Extendo, I feel like is a great gradient album.
Yeah.
Because it starts with the most cloudy shit and then ends with "Show me a picture of your house so I know where the fuck to rob you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will give my opinion on Kokoro with the Extendo. But in order to hear it, you're gonna have to wait for the next episode of the Crab.
Oh my God! Next episode. Next time on Crab Grumps.
Next time on Crab Grumps.
Wait, go to the hospital for my testicles because there's glass in them.